Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Great. So one thing, guys,
Mm.
this concept of OS disk, uh, keep it for the theory purpose. I'll share a detailed document with you. If you want to do the practical, it's okay, do it. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. Don't worry about it. बहुत ज्यादा नहीं आता है, rarely asked in interviews also, but you should know it. ये नहीं हो कि किसी ने OS disk swipe बोल दिया and then it's an alien concept for you. That should not be the case. Steps मैं यहाँ पर बता रहा हूँ आप लोगों को करके, and I'm going to share one document with you. It's not a Microsoft document, it's a document which we have created. Okay. So you guys can go through that once. If you want to do it. Nahi bhi ho raha hai, so don't worry. Theory part should be clear. If someone is asking you in the interview that is it possible to do the OS disk swipe, you should say yes. You should know ke what are the prerequisites. One of them is both should be in same region. Second one is machine should be shut down. Third one, I think all have joined, so let's start. Third prerequisite is uh, that you cannot directly detach a disk. So what you can do is you can create a snapshot. Snapshot is nothing creating a copy. So you go to that machine, जो machine आपको ये करनी है, let's say in this case, I want this disk to be attached here, Windows 2019. So I'll go to Windows 2019 VM2. I'll go to that disk. This is the disk I'm talking about. I'll go to operating system disk. I will create a snapshot of this disk. Snapshot is nothing but it's a normal like where's this? Snapshot is nothing but a copy of it. That's it. Okay, you create a copy of it. Simple. I told you if you do not want to do the practical, it's completely fine. But look at this. This is being recorded. Watch the recording once and twice. I'm gonna share a document. Read that once and few questions related to OS disk swipe. That should be enough to clear your interview. And I have been telling you this that this training, we are core agenda of this training. It's a job oriented one, so we are going to focus only on those things which are going to help you to get a job. So itna detail mein OS disk ka koi nahi puchta. Still I have shown it to you. You go to that one and you create a snapshot. Now I have a disk. The disk name is, I have given the name as uh, OS disk swipe. This is the name. And now if I go, let's see if I am able to check that, if I'm able to perform this practical. Now I will go to the machine where I want this disk to be assigned, and I'll go to disk. I'll go to OS disk. And I had to swipe the disk. Didn't have to click swipe OS disk. I hope you guys are getting it right. Last time someone raised that my mouse pointer is not visible, so I changed it before the class. Today you guys did not remind me. So, but I hope you guys can see it. Where do I click, right? Can you see?
Yeah.
This is the option I'm clicking on, swipe OS disk. Okay, it's still not appearing. Takes some time, but you have to select that disk here and just click on OK. Select the disk and you have to confirm you want to swipe the disk of this by entering the name. So you have to enter this name. You just copy this name from here, paste it here. The disk will appear here in some time and you click OK. That's it. It will take some time. It will uh, it will attach that disk. It will reboot once, twice, and then you will have your machine ready. Now once you log into this machine, let's say you have performed here, you have taken a clone of this machine. Okay, you have taken a clone of this disk. इसका clone आपने ले लिया. Clone disk एक बन गई यहाँ पर. You went to this machine. यहाँ पे you performed swipe OS disk. Okay, आपने स्वाइप कर लिया, सब कुछ अच्छे से हो गया. Now this is still VM001. What do I mean by VM001? जो इसका साइज वगैरह होगा ना, नॉट द डिस्क साइज आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, वर्चुअल मशीन का साइज. व्हाई आई वांटेड टू डू दिस, मे बी क्योंकि ये मेरा काफी एक अच्छा स्टैंडर्ड साइज है. मे बी ये BS4 है और ये सिंपली बस BS1 है, बहुत ही छोटी मशीन है. हेंस आई डिड नॉट वांट दिस मशीन टू गो देयर. आई वांटेड दिस मशीन टू कम हियर. ठीक है, मे बी दिस इज द रीजन, इट कुड बी एनी रीजन, कुछ किसी भी तरह से हो सकता है। ये किसी स्पेसिफिक वीनेट में है जिससे मैं मुझको मशीन चाहिए, दैट इज द रीजन आई सिलेक्टेड कि ये यहाँ से वहां पर जाए, नॉट द अदर वे अराउंड, बट दैट इज अप टू क्लाइंट। आपको कोई भी कहीं भी करने बोले प्रोसेस सेम रहेगा। ओके, सो यू केम टू दिस मशीन, यू डिड द स्वाइप डिस्क और वह सक्सेसफुल हो गया। नाउ इफ यू वांट टू लॉग इन टू VM001, which ID will you use? Can someone tell me which IDs are applicable on VM001 once the swipe disk is successfully completed?
You have to use the admin password, user A, user B.
Yes, yes, guys. Everything, whatever was here, now it is here. And this Windows 16, it's gone now. Okay, so they make sure about it that before getting this deleted, all users, if they want these users to be transferred here, यहाँ पर कर लिया, or they do not want these users to use, whatever, they will do it and they will let you know कि ठीक है, you have to do the OS disk swipe. So is it clear now? How do you swipe the OS disk? Data disk, simple, detach, attach, detach, attach. OS disk, swipe. That is the only difference you have to remember. Yes, guys, any doubts, any questions, anything?
सर
Yes.
सर इफ विंडो 16 का आपने क्लोन बना के उसको डिटैच कर दिया, तो सर
नहीं
ये
नहीं
विंडो
नहीं,
16
विंडोज 16 का क्लोन नहीं बनाया हमने।
नहीं, मतलब सॉरी,
दिस
ये
इज द क्लोन, यस यस।
विंडोज 2019 का डिस्क
19,
का क्लोन बनाया, राइट?
हाँ राइट।
सो विंडोज 16 को अपन डिलीट नहीं कर रहे, अपन उसकी जगह पे स्वैप करवा के ले रहे हैं,
हाँ,
उसको
इट
डिलीट
इज
नहीं
एज
करने
गुड एज
का।
अ डिलीट, इट इज एज गुड एज अ
ओके
डिलीट। द मोमेंट यू
ओके
स्वाइप
ओके
समथिंग, वो डिलीट ही हो गया आपका।
ओके
ओके, और ये एक्चुअल में ये वाली भी चलती रहेगी, बट यू नेवर लॉग इन, इस पे सब करते नहीं ऐसे। जैसे ये स्वाइप हो जाता है ना सक्सेसफुल, इस मशीन को शट डाउन करके रख देते हैं, बिकॉज वी डिड नॉट एक्चुअली मूव दिस डिस्क। इफ यू गाइस रियलाइज, मैंने इस डिस्क को मूव नहीं किया यहाँ से, इसके क्लोन को मूव किया यहाँ पर। सो इफ आई वांट लेटर ऑन, ये मशीन भी चलते रहेगी VM002 भी, बट इट विल नेवर, यू विल नेवर सी दिस। व्हाई? सेम नेम के दो मशीन हो जाएंगे, सॉरी सेम यूजर आईडी वगैरह की दो मशीन्स हो जाएंगे, व्हिच यू नेवर एवर वांट। एंड इफ यू रियली वांटेड दैट, तो आप मूव करवाते ही नहीं।
सर,
ओके,
फॉर
बट
VM002 का तो फिर अगर वो मशीन चालू ही है आप बोल रहे हो, तो उसका चार्जेस भी चालू रहेंगे सर फिर इस
यू
सबसे?
विल डिलीट इट, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, यू नेवर कीप
ओके
इट। चालू है मेरे बोलने से मतलब है कि बाय डिफॉल्ट डिलीट नहीं होगा वो, यू गाइज विल हैव टू डिलीट। ये आपने स्वाइप कर लिया, एक दो दिन चला के देखोगे, ऐप ओनर इसको चला के देखेगा, ओके एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग फाइन, तब आपके पास एक टास्क आ जाएगा, ठीक है डिलीट दिस मशीन। तब तक इसको शट डाउन करके रखेंगे, या एक दो हफ्ता, एक महीना, दे आर हैप्पी टू पे, बिकॉज दे डू नॉट वांट
सर।
कि यहाँ पर कुछ ब्लंडर हो जाए तो ओरिजिनल मशीन भी नहीं बचे।
और सर फिर इसका सब डेटा अपन को कौन मैनेज करता है? मतलब सर ये डिलीट करना है, ये करना है, ये भी हम ही मैनेज करते हैं क्या,
विच
ये
डेटा,
कोई हायर?
विच डेटा?
जैसे कि अब ये VM002 को डिलीट करना है, तो ये डेटा को मैनेज वाले करने वाले कौन है, मतलब
विच
बताने वाले
डेटा?
इंस्ट्रक्शन? सर VM002 डिलीट ये मशीन है जो
हाँ,
जैसे आपने बोला आपने क्लोन करके ले लिया, और
सो
ये
योर
पीछे
डेटा इज
बैकग्राउंड में।
हैज बीन मूव्ड ऑलरेडी।
नो नो नो, VM002 मशीन, जो मशीन है
यस,
ना सर,
so
उसको
which,
डिलीट।
okay, look at this, look at this, let me reiterate my question. What did we do? First I asked you to move data disk A to this machine, you did it from VM002 to 1. I asked you to remove the data disk B from B to 002 to 1, you did it. Data disk C यहाँ से यहाँ कर दिया आपने, and then finally इसको आपने clone करके यहाँ पे कर दिया। So which data is pending now?
सर VM002 मशीन विल बी देयर और नॉट? वो मशीन रहेगा या वो मशीन
मशीन रहेगा ना,
नहीं रहेगा?
डेफिनेटली मशीन रहेगा, बट डेटा
हाँ।
आपका ऑलरेडी यहाँ सब कुछ आ चुका है, एंड नाउ यू आर नॉट डिलीटिंग एनी डेटा वगैरह, कुछ नहीं बचा उसमें, बस एक मशीन बची है जिसको आप सिंपली जाके डिलीट कर दोगे।
ओके सर, फिर इसका जो ये VM002 मशीन का मैं पूछ रहा था
हम्म।
कि इसका मैनेजमेंट कौन देखता है सर? ये हमारा लुकआउट नहीं है, ये अपर मैनेजमेंट देखेगा, दे विल बी इंस्ट्रक्ट करेगा कि हम अपन को ही, याद रखना पड़ता है कि
It's
ये
not
डिलीट
upper or
करना है?
lower, it has nothing to do upper or lower management. Whoever the app
हम्म
owner, application owner जो है ना, वो डिसाइड करेगा,
हम्म
be it your lower manager, lowest manager, whoever it is, because they are
हम्म
paying bill. If they say कि नहीं नहीं मुझको बंद मशीन भी एक महीना रखना है, it's up to them, you don't have to worry about it. And as far as data is concerned, there is no data in this machine. You have already moved the data disk A, data disk B, and data disk C. Data already move हो चुका है. Now it's just a machine here. उसका भी क्लोन बना के आप यहाँ पर मूव कर चुके हो. ये अगर रखा है तो ये बस सेफर साइड है। हाँ, बट यू आर पेइंग फॉर द मशीन, यू आर पेइंग फॉर सीपीयू, यू आर पेइंग फॉर इट। ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप इसको डीएलोकेटेड स्पेस में रख लो, देन यू आर पेइंग फॉर दिस 128 जीबी जो आपने होल्ड करके रखा है, यू आर पेइंग फॉर दिस मच। इज इट क्लियर?
और व्हाट अबाउट सर VM16 का, वो तो टोटली खत्म हो गया, अब उसका जरूरत नहीं
इज
है, तो
मूव,
उसका पे
यस
करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
यस,
ओके ओके
दैट इज ऑलरेडी गॉन।
ओके।
क्लियर एवरीवन? एनीवन हैज एनी डाउट?
No.
Okay, let's go ahead and check sizes. This we have already done, so I'm not going to spend more time on this, but just to let you know that we can resize the machine, but we required a reboot for resize. Definitely we required a reboot. Okay, and look at this, not all sizes are compatible. I think this is not compatible for my machine, so see, I do not have an option to resize. This one is compatible, I have an option to resize. Sometimes it will ask me to shut down the machine, and maybe then it will be compatible. Let me check which size are we talking about. D2S V3, and let's check the machine status. Machine is already stopped, and still if it is not giving me an option, it's not compatible. That could be n number of reasons, you don't have to worry about it. Prices presented are element and INR. You will see the reason here. Sometimes even if you don't see, you can click somewhere here, it's okay. But if it is not allowing you, it is not allowing you. If it is allowing you, you can resize, but machine will get rebooted. Sometimes it won't get rebooted, but in this case you will always ask for downtime. No matter you're going to a bigger size, a smaller size, whatever it is, you're definitely asking for a downtime. Is it clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, Defender Cloud, we are not doing it. Advisor, it's a small thing. I can complete it now, or yeah, let's quickly complete it. Advisor is nothing, guys. Let me first write it down. In today's section we are covering advisor also. Microsoft Advisor is nothing. This can come as a question that uh, how would you know, or how would you save some money for your client? So you can say advisor is one of the ways. Auto shutdown is one of the ways. Advisor is another way. What advisor does, that you have used a machine of 8 GB, 1 TB, right? But you're not utilizing that. At the time of creation, the machine, you selected that, but you're not utilizing that. So advisor will come here and tell you that this is the machine you have taken, but we'll not say, because I just yesterday I created these machines. But if you have a machine for a longer time, 30 days, 1 month, 2 months, etc., you will see here. And it's not only related to amount, it will show you the security alerts also, that you have kept the public IP on. Do you really need it? You have kept these rules on. You are using machine, 1 TB, but based on utilization it can be done in 500 GB also. So you will get those recommendations here. Those are only recommendations, you are not liable to adopt them, but if you do, your money will be saved. So that is what your advisor is. Azure Advisor. You may get a question, what is Azure Advisor? Is it clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing, extension and application. We checked how to auto shut down machine, but I was expecting the question, no one asked though. Do we have a feature where I can uh, auto turn on the machine? My developer comes at 9 a.m. He goes at 5 p.m. So I'm happy if you put an auto shutdown to my machine at 5 p.m. I'm happy with that. Okay, but I want my machine to be turned on at 8:30 a.m. already. Do we have any feature like that? Did you guys see, or anyone knows? Yes, 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 no, maybe.
No, no any idea.
Okay. First thing, tell me, why would I want auto turn on? Why can't my developer come and do it? Is he that lazy? Is he that arrogant? Or what is the case? Why do you think I will need this feature? That auto, I have auto
सर इस
shutdown. Why do I
ये
need
ऑटो,
auto turn on?
सर कभी कभी अपना एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं, जैसे कि जो रनिंग एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं, जैसे कि यूजर्स होते हैं, तो उसके लिए काम आ सकता है शायद से।
No, still my developer can come 8:30, right? He can come half an hour early. Why
फॉर
do you think?
We have to
we have to make sure that the machines, okay, it's up and running,
No,
so
he can
that there
come.
should not be
He
any.
can come and do it. Let's say his shift starts is 9 a.m. I want him to come at 8:30 a.m. Turn on the machine, check everything. That is very normal expectation from an employee. That could not be the
So
reason. Don't think the
Uh,
business reasons, guys. Technical reason. I'm looking for the technical reason. What do you require to turn on a machine? Or let me explain you the
So
job profile of my developer. Okay, maybe this will give you a hint. I have a developer. He is developing a machine for IIS. IIS is a feature which is on Windows Server. So he comes, he ignore the spelling mistakes, guys. He comes, he logs into Windows Server. Okay, Windows Server, which the name of that Windows Server is this one. Maybe I have public IP. Even if I don't have public IP, it's private IP, whatever it is. His job is to come, log into OS, open VS Code. It is a tool where these guys write code. Open VS Code, deploy it on IIS. IIS again, where is it? It is in Windows Server. And that's it. Shut down and leave. This is his job profile. Now tell me, if I want him to turn on the machine, what extra will I have to give him, which is not needed for his job? How can I turn on a machine?
Auto start or start? Like it's auto shutdown, can we do auto start?
Now that is what my question is. But before that, I'm asking, why do I require auto start? My question is, why can't I ask my developer to come and turn it on? He's okay. He says, I'm happy to come at 8:30, but I don't want that. As an employer, I don't want that. What could be the reason?
Sometime application takes time to run, Anna.
No, that is fine. See, I'm not looking for business reasons. If
Okay.
it take his time, आप 8:15 को आ जाओ चलो. Or maybe you start your development at 9:30. I'm happy with that. This is not a call center जहाँ पे exactly 9 बजे calls शुरू हो जाएंगे. Forget 8:30. You don't even come early. You come at 9 a.m. You start your development at 10 a.m. I don't mind. But
so
still,
sir,
I don't want
if
you to do that. Still, I don't want that developer to do it.
Well,
so
the
if
reason
there are
is
any updates which are required, so
नहीं नहीं अपडेट डेली नहीं आते. अपडेट्स प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट में अपडेट कभी ऐसे नहीं आते. प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट में डायरेक्टली इंटरनेट से कभी अपडेट नहीं आते. अपडेट्स अपडेट की एक टीम होती है. दोस गाइस डिसाइड कि हर सैटरडे संडे अपडेट होंगे या महीने में एक बार होंगे. सो अपडेट हैज नथिंग टू डू विद दिस.
so it's a planned activity.
इट्स ऑलवेज अ प्लान्ड एक्टिविटी. रैंडम कभी
Okay.
अपडेट नहीं आता है. It's not like
Is
our
there an
laptop. Yes, Rahul.
is
machine
there an
timing for
automation that he's thinking?
No, my first question is, forget the automation वगैरह. I'm not asking jargons. My first question is, as an employer, I do not want my developer to do it. Why? And I'm giving you hint. Tell me what is required to turn on a machine. Let's say this is a machine.
well, can I do that? Can I answer?
Yeah, please.
Connectivity.
So firstly,
Pause.
when we turn on the machine, we need the username and password. So I don't want my
Username and
developer to have
password of what?
of the virtual machine.
He already has it. That is the reason he logs into this machine and he logs into OS. I have written it. So if he's logging into machine, which means he has a user ID and password. And if he's not able to log in, how will he work? I told you, right? He works on IIS, which
Correct.
is within the OS.
Sir,
Yes.
it
So,
will be charges.
No,
If
it has
I will
nothing to
be
do with
start.
charges. No, no. It has nothing
I
to do
don't
with
want him
charges.
to start the machine before time.
No. I'm fine. मैं कौन आएगा जल्दी? या सिर्फ आपकी एक मशीन चालू करने के लिए do you think your employee will come early just to just so you can get charged? आपकी शिफ्ट 9 AM की है. So do you think any developer will come 8:30 कि बस आपकी मशीन में
No.
आधे घंटे का बिल ज्यादा लग जाए? He'll say forget it, half an hour का बिल कम लग जाए. I'll come at 10 o'clock. Security reason. Think from the security point of view, guys. मैंने इसका जॉब आपको एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. There is a reason I explained his job. This is all he requires. Okay, let's not waste time. Yeah, someone was talking about connectivity. What kind of connectivity were you saying?
Internet.
Connectivity to what? He has internet connectivity. Otherwise, how will he log into this RDP? See, you are a developer. I have given you this IP address. You daily come to your PC. You do RDP. This is what you do. You come here, your RDP. which means you have connectivity. Definitely you have internet. That is the reason you are able to connect. You do this, you type in your ID and password, which means you have IP address, you have connectivity, you have login ID and password for that OS. You have that details. That is the reason you are able to work. Yes, guys. Next, what is your thought process behind it?
सर ये इसके लिए आधा घंटा बफर टाइम के
No,
लिए
no,
सर
no.
मशीन इज वर्किंग
No,
प्रॉपर
no,
और
no,
नॉट
no,
फॉर
no, no,
दैट
no,
वाज
no, 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 wrong track, no,
So-
wrong track. Not giving from the security point of view. I'm asking. I'm telling you कि अगर half an hour जल्दी आना है तो अपने developer को ही बुला लूंगा. I'm telling him start coding from 11 a.m. Okay, I'm happy with that. It has nothing to do with time, warm up वगैरह कुछ नहीं है. My simple question is, now this is the machine, okay? I am a developer. Tell me the steps. I have to turn on this machine. Tell me the steps. Very simple, whatever we have been learning till now. Don't go into coding, automation, etc. Nothing. I want to turn on this machine. What do I do? Okay, I am a
Take
developer.
RDP.
Wait. I am a developer. I am here. I logged in. This is the machine which I use. Now tell me, what do I do? Step by step. Not only one person, anyone can tell me. Step by step. This is the machine which is on Azure. I want to turn on this machine.
Take the
So
RDP.
you'll-
of
Sorry.
Take the RDP.
Machine is shut down. If I cannot take RDP, can you take RDP to a shutdown machine?
No. First you
Try
need to
doing
start
that.
it.
Yes.
Login. First login
Login where?
or start
in portal
to the
Portal.
portal. Azure
Login to
portal.
Someone
OS.
said portal. Okay. Now you're coming on track, guys. Took a lot of time, but I wanted you to understand that is the reason. Portal. I am on portal, guys. Okay. I go to portal. Here. What do I do next?
Login.
Login with your
login.
credentials.
Which credential? My OS credential?
No, portal.
Portal. Azure credentials.
Azure
What
portal.
is my job profile as a developer?
Develop to create a access, give the user.
Sorry. As a developer, I just explained. What is my job profile?
Log into
to the
OS,
OS.
open the code and deploy the IIS.
Do I have any business on your portal?
No.
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 Why would I give you access on my portal then?
Okay, I understand.
I hope you got it. Though I
Correct.
stretched it a
Correct.
little bit.
Correct.
I
Correct.
wanted to do it so it fits in your head and you can apply this everywhere. You can apply it everywhere कि किसको portal का access मिलना चाहिए, किसको नहीं मिलना चाहिए. If there is a
Correct.
user, no matter what kind of work he is doing, even if he is a manager in development, he has nothing to do with your portal. You are Azure admin, your team should have access to portal. If he wants his machine to be size to be increased, he cannot go ahead on the portal and do it. If he starts doing that, you guys do not have job. And he will say, my job is development. Why should I do that? You hire Azure administrator for that. Are you guys getting it? And now if I want him to do it, I will have to give him a user ID, which means I'll have to welcome him to my Azure Active Directory. Second thing, what level of access will I have to give him? At least on that particular machine, I will have to create him contributor. Can a reader turn on or off machine?
No, reader cannot do.
Reader cannot do it. So if I make someone a contributor on my machine, is he only restricted to turn on and off, or can he do some extra things also? He's a contributor now.
Contributor can do the changes.
Yes, but is it his
Everything.
expertise? No matter he's
No.
good developer,
No.
he's a very
No.
highest top performer in my team, but he's a developer in development. But the moment I give him some access to him, maybe instead of let's say instead of turning on the machine, he doesn't understand the portal. What if he deletes the machine? What if he does something else? What if he disconnects something? What if he breaks the functionality? He has the contributor level of access, and then it's a threat for me. It's a security threat. What if he change? Let's say that I am dealing only with private IP. I'm not dealing with public IP. Instead of this, sorry, I'm not dealing with public IP. Instead of this, I have given him the private IP. Private IP से connect कैसे करते हैं? That we'll see later. But now because I have given him access on portal, what if he applies a public IP on the machine? ये तो सीधा expose हो गया पूरा. My machine is exposed to internet. Whatever project I was working on, it's exposed to internet now. Any good hacker OS लेवल की सिक्योरिटी ब्रेक करना किसी हैकर के लिए कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. If he gets the connectivity, यहाँ तक कनेक्टिविटी मिल जाए ना किसी को, to a good hacker I'm saying, okay? If someone gets a connectivity till here, breaking this user ID and password, it's not a big deal for any hacker, Brute attack, force attack, they have multiple tools and it's very easy for them. So developer can do these mistakes because he is not aware of our infrastructure. He doesn't have that training. But you guys as an Azure admin, you know what needs to be done, क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है. That is the reason I do not want my developer to do it. Is it clear, guys? I do not want him to come to my portal. I do not want him to see how much am I paying. And now here, okay, it's not only restricted to this one now. The moment he has access to this, the development team can check. Even if it is same office, guys, understand your admin team is charging to your development team also. They are paying some bill. Everything is their money and etc. But the moment this guy is here, he has access on billing also. He'll go ahead and check कि कितना चल रहा है मेरा इस machine के लिए, how much am I paying. That could happen. There are n number of things which might happen, which could happen, which you do not want to happen because he has no business on your portal. You do not want him to access your portal. Hence, you do not want him to turn on the machine. Is it clear till here? Why you do not want a developer to do that? Or for that matter, any
Correct.
person who's not a Azure admin, why you don't want him to come to the portal. So now what is the next option is pending? Next option is maybe he can send an email on daily basis to Azure admin team, and from someone from Azure admin team can turn on the machine for him, right? Or maybe you have assigned a job to Azure admin team that no matter whether you receive an email or not, this is your daily task. You have to come at 9:30 and turn on this machine. These are possibilities feasible enough. चलता है इस तरह से भी. But being an Azure admin team, you think यार ये रोज के खिटखिट नहीं चाहिए मुझको, right? Sometimes I forget to turn it on और उसके लिए डेवलपर एस्केलेट कर देता है कि मशीन ऑन नहीं था इसलिए मैंने काम नहीं किया, इसलिए मैं डिलीवरी नहीं दे पा रहा हूँ. वहां पर प्रोजेक्ट डीले हो रहा है. अल्टीमेटली बिल आएगा, तब नॉट द लिटरल वाला बिल, मैनेजमेंट वाला जो बिल फटना जिसको बोलते हैं, द ब्लेम विल कम टू एडमिन गाइस दैट यू डिड नॉट डू योर जॉब ऑन टाइम. सो व्हाट डिड यू गाइस थिंक? Let's do some automation. Like we have auto shutdown. Auto shutdown Azure ने अपने आप feature दे रखा है. So why don't I have एक auto start वाला feature? So how can I achieve that? This is the option we have, guys. Extension and application. What we can do from here, it's we can run some application कि भाई इस time पे एक application run हो जाना चाहिए. Or we can run some PowerShell script. We are not doing it here. Don't worry. इतने डेप्थ में आपको जाना भी नहीं है. यू शुड नो दैट देयर इज सम ऑप्शन. कई बार आता है जैसे आप ऑटो शटडाउन को पूछोगे ना, ये क्वेश्चन आ ही जाएगा, ओके देन व्हाट इज द ऑप्शन फॉर ऑटो स्टार्ट. देयर इज नो सच ऑप्शन हियर. ऑटो स्टार्ट का डायरेक्ट ऑप्शन कोई नहीं दे रखा है, बट यूजिंग द एक्सटेंशन ऑप्शन यू कैन रन अ स्क्रिप्ट. आप एक स्क्रिप्ट लिख सकते हो, उस तरह का एक स्क्रिप्ट को लिख सकते हो एंड रन कर सकते हो दैट डेली ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर टाइम. वो स्क्रिप्ट लिखना एक डिटेल काम है. You guys don't have to worry, your architect team will give it to you if they want something like this. और वो बता भी देते किस तरह से इसको अप्लाई कहाँ करना है. You don't have to worry about it at all. But I'm just sharing the options with you. And if you want के machine on होते ही एक application भी install हो जाना चाहिए, ये सब होना चाहिए, everything you can achieve from extension and applications. Is it clear, guys, what this option is?
Yes, sir.
बाकी हम इसका प्रैक्टिकल नहीं करें. इवन यू डोंट हैव टू डू इट, डोंट वरी. कोई नहीं पूछने वाला आपको. एक स्क्रिप्ट लिख के देने के लिए कोई नहीं पूछने वाला है. ओके, सो नाउ नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन इज अवेलेबिलिटी एंड स्केल. यहां से आपको दिख सकता है कि ये मशीन कौन से फॉल्ट डोमेन का है. वी आर येट टू डिस्कस दिस. फॉल्ट डोमेन, अपडेट डोमेन, अवेलेबिलिटी सेट. If it is a part of availability set, you can check here. If it is a part of virtual machine scale set, you can check from here. Okay, you can just check. Someone has asked me already this question on WhatsApp, I guess, or on call, that if I have a machine which is not a part of availability zone or availability set, can I put that machine in availability set or availability zone? Is it possible? Who can answer?
Yeah, it's a high rated redundancy services. So if I want to go ahead with availability set, I can go ahead.
Okay, this is the machine. Can you guide me? First thing, is it a part of any high availability? Is it a part of availability zone or
No,
availability set? No, right?
no.
Because if it was, you would have seen here zone 1. Now you guys have created a
Correct.
machine in availability zone, so I am sure you guys know it. And if it was a part of availability set, you will still see that here. So this machine is not part of that. Now you are saying it is possible. So how do I do that? I'm not talking about a new machine. Okay, existing machine. That was the question.
Or
How do
we
I
can
make
come
this
on
machine?
availability and scaling.
We were there, right? I hope we didn't see any option. This is just to see. I was just telling you. This is just to see. So the answer is no, you cannot. Once a machine is created in no redundancy, you cannot switch it. Alternate methods are always there. Again, you can take a clone, create a new machine using that clone. While creating a new machine, utilize availability zone. We're not discussing them now. Simple answer, availability scaling, availability plus scaling, it cannot be amended once the machine is created. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Configuration, leave it. We are not discussing this. Okay. Identity, we are going to discuss, but not now. It's a good topic. System and user identity. It's a must ask question, and I already have it in my Azure notes, but we are not doing it right now. Okay, so we have covered overview, activity log, IAM, tags, diagnose. You guys have to work. Network and networking. It's a huge topic. We will be taking it once we are done with compute. Uh, Connect we have seen, except Bastion. Bastion is a part of networking. Disk we have seen in detail. Size we have seen, not our headache. Advisor we have seen. Extension I just explained it to you. Availability and scaling. I've seen configuration we are not doing. Identity we will do it definitely. Properties it's the same thing. Overview में जो दिख रहा है यहाँ पर थोड़ा detail में दिख जाता है. Okay. For today, this is the last topic we are going to have, logs. If you don't understand it today, only 6 minutes are pending. If you don't get it, I will explain it again tomorrow. Okay. So what is a log? I have observed you guys creating many machines, especially I guess in Iram's subscription or Uzef or whichever subscriptions part you are. I've seen you guys were creating machines. I checked, I deleted. But I deleted some other machines also. Someone said, yeah, I was practicing on that. That was not for you to check. I was just doing my own practice. I was done with the task and I was doing my own practice. Why did you delete that machine? So I said, I do not know whether you're practicing because you did not inform me. I don't know whether you are practicing or you just created and forgot it. So this happens a lot of time. So to prevent that, we have lock feature, and the lock feature, it doesn't only work on virtual machine, it works on every resource. If I go on resource group level, I will have a feature called lock. Look at this. So here, lock. If I go on a particular machine, I have a feature called lock. First thing, lock is it has nothing to do with your access or किसी तरह का overridden वगैरह कुछ नहीं. It is to prevent your accidental deletion. Someone who has access, किसी को owner level का access है, he can go ahead, remove the lock and delete something. Okay, so it is not contradicting with your roles. Understand one thing, guys. Lock is not contradicting with your roles. It is there to prevent your accidental deletion. So now let's say this is the machine. You guys have access to this. All of you have, many of my colleagues have, and I do not want them to delete it. Okay, so what will I do? I will come to here and I will click on locks and I can attach a lock here. What kind of lock? If I click on lock, there are two types of lock. One is read only. So if I put a read only lock, let's say that I'm putting this lock, so I'm keeping my name and I put some name. Okay. Lock should be there till, or this machine is locked till October 2023, something like this. And I've put a read only lock. Okay, delete lock की बात नहीं कर रहा मैं, read only lock कर रहा हूँ. Read only. I've put this lock, read only, on this machine. Again, I'll go back to this machine. Who am I on this machine? What level of access do I have on this machine, guys? Check my access on this machine. I'm logged in with this ID, Suhail. What is my access? Where do you see
Owner.
contributor? See, guys, I told you many times, do not be in a hurry to answer. Contributor is someone else here. At least read the name. I understand contributor is written here, but I am not here. I am logged in with this ID.
Correct.
What is my role? Owner. So
Owner.
can an owner delete a machine? In plain terms, forget logs, etc. Everything. Can an owner delete a machine?
Yes.
Now let
Yes.
me check if I can delete this machine. I click on delete. Okay, I'm not deleting OS disk. The lock is only for machine. If I select this, वो चला जाएगा. Let me try. Look at this, the error message. What does it say? An error occurred while updating the resource. Why? Because it has a lock. It has a read-only lock. Please remove the lock and try again. Can you read the error message, guys? Just please remove the lock. Can I turn on the machine? Can I start the machine? What do you think? By the way, as an owner, do I have right to start the machine? Can an owner start the machine? Okay, now let's see. This machine has a read-only lock. I cannot even start the machine. Can't do anything. It is a simple read only. And now I can just read the machine. Now, instead of read only, if I would have kept, let's say now I want to, instead of read only, okay, I'm deleting the read only lock. And I'm adding a lock which says delete and locked till. These are just comment, okay? Just because I write locked till October, that does not mean it will get removed automatically in October. These are just notes for my ref. Okay. Now I have put a delete lock. Will I be able to delete this machine?
No.
No. Okay, let's try. I'm an owner on this machine, guys. Okay. I hope that has locked has worked. Otherwise, machine will get deleted. I had to do a practical. Is it getting deleted?
I think it will get deleted.
Okay. See, please remove the lock. Okay, it's not working. Can I turn on the machine, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why? Because it's not a read only. It's that lock says only prevention from deletion. The read only will prevent from any sort of change. Okay, only 1 minute is left. I'll repeat this topic. If you guys not understood this, I will repeat it tomorrow. Don't worry. And if you have understood it, I am gonna put some questions. Let's see. And I'll give you one task also. Please make sure you complete it before tomorrow. Okay, guys. See you
Thank
tomorrow,
you so
same
much.
time. If you have any questions,
Okay.
feel free to put in WhatsApp group. We'll address them tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Swell.